Dude, I don't fucking know about this, man.
No, I think we should have the podcast over here.
Why?
Because it's the 20th podcast.
The fuck does that have to do with this?
Because every time that we have fucking parties over here, people always wind up over here. We have good conversations at this.
Literally, it doesn't fucking matter. We always do it there.
Oh, now you're Italian because you do this? Oh,
I have to speak in your fucking language. Of course I have to make it go through to you.
Then
what?
You're on candid camera.
I know. Welcome to the Bastards Council.
Confessions number 20.
The big Twix.
Welcome to the Bastards Council podcast. This is a special podcast because, well,
we're coming at you straight out of the kitchen, motherfucker.
Yes, this is what you call Island Counter Confessions.
It's just a step away from the table.
Yeah, but we figured it's.
But we're on granite.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
Granted, but we figured
Whatever
that
we're saying is solid today.
It's very solid.
it's a solid.
Not that oak is.
Figured that since it's the 20th confessions, we might as well do something special.
Definitely.
And since every time we have parties over here, we always somehow wind up around this counter.
Is the spot, man.
It's usually the bar.
Spot, yeah.
It's usually the bar, the counter. It's everything. The party.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
I'm sorry, guys. I won't do it again. My parties are boring. We always don't stay here. We always go over there.
No, that's not true.
Now I'm lying, and now you don't sing it. Anyways, true.
These nuts are.
So no, but seriously,
Please.
I don't remember what I was gonna
You're
say.
saying this is where it's at.
Yeah, this is
countertop. I've seen some shit.
We've seen some shit. In fact, even my previous place, that small place, we used to have the parties would always end up in the kitchen somehow.
It always happens, man.
I don't understand why. That little piece of shit. Well,
I could tell.
it was like this big.
I understand why. I get
and
it.
everybody, you would have 5-6 people just in there.
Microphone.
Yeah, you're right.
I understand why it's in the kitchen. Where's the fridge?
No,
Where's
I
the
get
fridge?
it.
Shots happen.
No, but I get it. But let's say, how come?
No, it gives a bar feel.
Yeah, because you go. Let's say you go to his house. We're not all standing in his kitchen.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, there's a few people.
Yeah, last time we were in his kitchen.
Yeah, the kitchen is where we.
You're
stand.
thinking when he did the party at his parents' place.
Even
I
at
think
his
in general,
place last year.
We
too,
flock to the booze, which is to the
kitchen is always a meeting spot, man.
I don't remember ever standing in there for a long period of time.
I don't
though.
remember a lot.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, don't blame us.
I'm
for
drinking.
your memory
Well,
problems.
even here we don't stand here the entire night. We diverse.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's a central spot. This is where the shots
I
happen.
think
Every
the
shots
time we
happen.
say let's have shots, we come
know what
here.
you know what I'm
so
talking
it's a central
about.
The
place,
counter
man.
section it's where it's at, man.
Yeah, it's a central spot.
It is
man.
because if
It
you
is
get it
this-
dirty, that's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's
at quarters,
fantastic.
man. This is the
And you
spot,
play
guys.
a mean round of quarters with this.
This
Like,
is
if
where we drink shots from the boots many
you
times.
take
man.
this, you can just.
You suck.
It's a loon. You have to do it 4 times for that one to work. Hold on.
That doesn't make
I
sense.
think this absorbs the hit. Well, maybe
Come
not.
on.
I don't want to put it in.
Stands
I'm
corrected.
just showing you.
Good try.
So,
If I do it to
what's on the
myself-
agenda for today?
The agenda. Do we have an
Keeping this.
agenda?
Yeah, we do. I'm keeping this. Fuck you.
I take
Well,
You lose,
fucking
man. You
sense.
snooze, you lose.
I know that you wanted to talk about the killings on Facebook.
Yeah, that was a
that is a
continuation.
fun subject to talk about. First time in the kitchen. All right.
It's too hot. Get out of the kitchen.
Killings are happening on Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah.
Live.
Lots of
Live.
them.
Facebook
Okay.
Live. I don't think Facebook ever saw that coming.
Probably not. I mean, thought process. Why would you film yourself committing a crime?
Yeah,
Live.
That's another thing. That is
stupid.
the stupidest
Yeah,
thing ever.
seriously, it happened on live TV before, you know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, there's that guy from the politician in the 80s.
Yes,
Yeah.
where he took a gun to his face.
Yeah.
But what about it? It's
But
a trend now. What is it like? It's a thing.
Hey, you do this apparently.
Like it's a
You gotta-
thing.
I don't
you
know what it is,
Like,
because-
let's kill someone on Facebook. You know.
Like, it's okay. I don't know if it's happened before and no one ever made a big deal out of it, and like maybe Facebook caught it and removed it. I don't know. But it seems like ever since that guy that I don't know, his girlfriend broke up with him, he had a gambling problem and all that shit, and he went to shoot a 75-year-old guy in the face for no reason.
Just random.
I feel like since then,
Yeah,
everybody's just like, hey, you know what?
Copycat.
Let's do this.
It's the same thing with like sensationalizing any like terror type of crime. You put the guy who did its face everywhere, and then you get that 15 minutes of fame. Actually, Andy Warhol had said that in the future, 15 minutes of fame came from Andy Warhol, where you were going to be on TV. Where before you had fame, that was real fame. You had it for many like years, you were a celebrity.
Right.
But with TV and the advent of like game shows and stuff, you were on TV, and if you did something crazy, you'd be famous, but it was only gonna last you 15 minutes.
Yeah,
This thing was in the future. Everyone's gonna be famous for 15 minutes.
But Facebook's giving you
Especially,
access
I guess,
to
because
that,
he
man.
also figured 1984, where we would have,
that played
cameras
into it. And
screens
actually,
everywhere.
Warrant. Everyone thinks that they're known for being cherry pie guys, but their third album they had called Doggy Dog. They had a song called Andy Warhol Was Right. This is like 91, I believe, and the song is about a kid who grows up who like just going through shit through his life, and all he wants to do is be famous. Where one of the lines in the song, one of my favorite lyrics ever, was. Why did God make you so famous when he only spit on me? The whole point of the song is the kid goes and gets a gun to shoot people just to be famous. This was in the early 90s. This was before like Columbine and everything, where it became sensationalized to kill people and get famous for it. So it's now we just have more access to being worldwide.
You know what? I think we were the ones that Montreal was the first one to have a school shooting in. Was it? Yeah. Was it?
Yeah.
89?
Oh, well, actually,
something.
it might be, yeah.
No,
the school shooting. I think it was in the 80s, yeah.
Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't the 80s,
sure.
but I feel like it might have been 89. I don't know why I feel like it's 89.
I don't know. Maybe it's
So I guess
more
I was
actual
wrong
because
with
it
that.
happened here and a movie happened. But anyways, it was one of the first one for sure that was
I
documented.
think it was definitely one of the first ones, and I obviously proved myself wrong earlier with saying it was preceded all the Columbine stuff. But
Well,
it didn't. It was a big thing, but you never heard about it like Columbine.
Yeah, people didn't have a platform.
That's the
before.
thing. I think we didn't have a
Now they have a
platform.
platform. I think
That was
people
another
are
thing.
just as shitty as they were before.
Oh, yeah, I think so too. Now
And
it's easier to see.
And look, we had it play on our
It's easier for them to show it.
It did make it
That's
look.
what it is.
It did make worldwide news. That there's no question that it did. That it didn't. It's just that I think news just became even
It's quicker now.
Yeah, by the time
like-
Columbine hit, not only was like CNN and everything like already on it and everything, internet was just already.
Well, you could filter it. Like if it happens, other like news stations could stop you from seeing everything.
But wait, some genius dude went and did a. I guess it's fun. This one's funny. It's bad. He died, But
it's bad. He died.
died.
He died.
That's
It's funny.
shitty. You know what I mean? But leading up to that part, so he didn't do. I'm gonna go killing spree on Facebook Live. He said I'm gonna go rob a place on Facebook Live. So he's like, yeah, I'm in this place, man. Robbing this. Look, check my ass out. And then I think the cops get word of this. So they get to this apartment building wherever he's doing this robbery, and he starts running from the cops, but he's still Facebook living, and he falls 11 stories and dies. You see? So,
Dead.
fuck,
But I mean,
So
sorry, go ahead.
I don't know. I shouldn't laugh at it. It's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not
but
funny. When we talked about this,
Yeah, but
like that we're
Did the
gonna
phone
talk.
survive?
I don't know if it's.
It doesn't matter if it did or didn't because it was live on Facebook.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
maybe
like-
if he wasn't so busy living
I
himself.
was
he
making a
wouldn't
joke
have,
that the phone survived when the guy died.
Yeah, so it was a drop. It was just a phone drop test at the end of the day. Like, did it survive?
Who will survive? A human
never
or
know,
the
man.
phone?
But anyway, so I think the thing is, it's accessible, man. Like live TV have a delays for shit like this to happen. Like when
That's
Owen
another
Hart
thing.
died,
Yeah,
they had the chance to cut it. Facebook Live, I could take this phone, Facebook Live, and kill Harmon right now if I want to. That's crazy, and there's no way to monitor that.
Yeah, but
there's
you're also
no way to
comparing
monitor that,
the
man.
thing with WWE when Owen Hart died is you still have a production crew in the back looking
of
at
course.
monitors,
Yeah,
and so they were like, hide that monitor, never the camera.
But there's a
number one,
delay,
you know?
I think 7 seconds.
I heard that there's a delay. Yeah, there probably is.
There's a delay. There's
Yeah.
a delay for
TV,
all
yeah.
live, exactly.
All live TV,
But
7 seconds
Facebook
delay.
doesn't have that. Facebook
Yeah.
can't have that because it's too big. Like there's millions of people doing it live shit
Well,
right
okay,
now.
even if there was a delay,
That's
someone
fucked
has to
up.
be monitoring
Exactly.
that video.
That's
to
why it
stop
can't
from
happen.
being
It
seen.
can't happen. It cannot happen.
So regardless of that, I hate when people bring it up as like, well, should Facebook let there be live? But if someone's gonna kill somebody, they're gonna do it. And whether it's seen or not, it's like I don't know if that's really the
I
bigger
think
issue
I think
here.
the issue is that a lot of people have access to Facebook.
Yeah.
And I think that it's just anybody that can happen to see it. I think that's what the issue is.
Well, are you stupid? Like, if you're killing someone, like to film yourself doing it, like at the end of the day.
Well, I mean,
it's good because then you kind of you could get cut easily, right? Easier.
Killed the Asian kid from here.
Killed him.
Oh yeah.
Luca Magnotta.
Magnotta, yeah.
So he filmed himself killing somebody, but it wasn't.
See, but that shit used to happen live, but it wasn't broadcast live. That's the thing.
That's because you can still find that stuff in the deep web. It's just not live. It's not accessible.
So then,
I imagine it's pretty fucked up if you're watching something live and you know now that that's live.
Yeah.
And you're watching that life being taken away live. I mean, I didn't get.
Whether it's live or not, regardless of whether it's happening right at that second or a video gets posted, because on Facebook I saw a video that wasn't live and it had
it's different if it's live, man.
No,
it's different
wait,
if it's live. It's like, this is happening now, motherfucker.
It's like watching a hockey game that is taped.
Yes. Oh,
okay.
Boom,
but the effect is the same in the end. Okay, whether it's live happening now or I saw a video that had the content.
The same,
okay, but wait, hold on. The content filter was on saying this is like this may shock you or whatever, a warning. And you just click OK, and I didn't know what the fuck it was. Someone had just posted it. They thought it was funny, but basically it was a woman jumping off of a building, and you see her land. It's not like it cuts away. You see the woman hit the ground and bounce back up and everything. I wasn't prepared for that. And no, it wasn't live, but the end result was still the same. The video was on Facebook.
Right.
It was a woman committing suicide.
Well, I think the bigger question is, since there's no way to monitor this, and I'm pretty sure Facebook Live only exists in country with freedom of speech. So should it be allowed? Like at this point, like knowing that.
Well, I mean, if you take Facebook Live out, some other app is gonna have live stream.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, at this point, Zuckerberg did say in an interview, we're gonna try to work. But what can he do, man?
Well, you know what they're doing, and I think it's more of a
it's live,
public relations campaign. They're hiring something like 3,000 workers just to be there to monitor and remove videos.
But should it be based on dislike? Let's say
how many
if there's
if there 3,000 people,
but no,
it doesn't.
There's an amount of like very quickly. Should that video be removed?
No.
They can monitor it.
What it is. Okay, there's an algorithm.
They're not quick enough then.
First of all, they have algorithms that flag them. Okay, and then they got to go through a reviewing process. But because there's so many to review, that's why it takes a long time. So that's why they're saying they're hiring 3,000 people now.
They can hire 1 million people.
Yeah, I get it.
But if it's live, it's in the instant.
But once it's on the internet, someone's going to record it and it's going to...
The goal is they realize that they can't stop the live issue.
Yeah.
What they're trying to say is that it shouldn't be online for that long that it was. Right. Like by hiring all these people, somebody for sure
should have triggered somebody fucking watching it should have done something.
Well, that's
right.
Well, yeah, but you could.
I don't know. You gotta be if it's somebody on your fucking
yes.
If
but
you're
that's
seeing the live feed. Somewhere there's a connection.
Yeah, that's what someone did. That's what some people were doing. They marked it, they flagged it, because you could flag anything you see on Facebook. Yeah. You don't like a comment, you can report it, anything like that. Yeah. So it gets flagged and it goes through like a funnel, and then there's people there that look at it, and it's like a human that judges it.
Yeah.
But there's too many videos, and this is what
how
the problem
is. Get every video?
So that's what. You're not understanding what I'm saying. They're not going to get every video. They're just going to get more people are going to be there. That whenever there's things flagged, which they're getting lots of flagging all the time,
more people to respond
quicker. So instead of taking a full day, it might take a few hours, which already is better. Yeah, but at the same time, again, I also think this is a PR.
It definitely is. There's nothing you could do about it because it could have easily have been YouTube. YouTube lets you live stream as well.
No, there's many.
Anything. Twitch, anything. It just happened to be Facebook, and it was people are talking about it being live. There's nothing you can do about it. If someone's gonna do something, you gotta fucking do it. Whether they put it on live in the instant or film it and put it online, the result is the same in the end. It's still shocking. And you shouldn't be able to see that.
Those heartless people who film their suicides. What the fuck is that all about, man?
I have no idea, man. It's an attention grab.
Yeah, but it really sucks for the people who give a shit about the person who died. I mean, if nobody gives a shit about you, then fuck off, okay? But if there's people who give a shit about you, it really sucks if you do that.
Two things.
You know what I
mean? There's actually a thing, because they were talking about also protecting the youth about this and all that. But the thing is, Facebook, although has a lot of people, and it's more general, they found that people, teenagers all the way up to the age of about 23, right now, a lot of them have Twitter and Instagram accounts before they have Facebook accounts.
Well, yeah, I was saying that a couple of days ago. Yeah. So Instagram is the biggest one amongst teenagers.
Yeah.
Really? Most of them don't
And
even
Twitter.
have Facebook, and they I don't even know.
I
Twitter,
thought-
I know is.
You know what? Okay.
I was under the impression Facebook
Listen,
was like the first thing to go into.
So many people I know
anymore.
is not on Twitter, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody that is on Twitter or that works with Twitter is because of their job, okay? And take me, for example, I see that. And so what's nice when I check trending hashtags, a lot of times it's companies, celebrities, whatever. And I'm like, but who gives a shit if there's nobody actually here to check? But then I'm looking at stuff and there's all regular people. And when I look at their pictures, they look young. So I'm like, I know that they're easily like probably under 20 a lot of times.
But Instagram is definitely overshadowing Twitter. It's
Yeah, I know. I
Facebook
think
was
so.
smart in buying Instagram,
Yeah.
so it's still technically Facebook. But the reason younger kids don't even want to be Googled anymore. Like the fact there are some younger kids like 12, 13, 14 who take pride in not having a Google entry, which is incredibly difficult to do. Like when I was a kid, I wanted to be on Google. Like, oh, you can Google my name.
Yeah.
Now it's like everywhere. You put in my name, you'll find it.
I think we're going to reach a point eventually, and this is a topic for another time, but we're going to reach a point where we're going to look back at this time in 20 years from now, where we're going to say, why were we trying to be private? And there's a reason I'm saying this, but where we can get to this at another podcast.
Why were we trying to be private? I don't think we'll ever get to that point.
We'll get to the point where we'll be like, man, remember back 20 years ago? Like we're going to actually want to be, if we're going to think it's stupid to have privacy. I think
You're not going to shit live.
But that's
You're
crazy
not
though,
gonna
because
take
I
a
know what you
dump
mean.
on-
That's why I have 2 Facebook profiles. You know?
Yeah, we're moving there.
Well,
we're getting to it.
What I'm trying to say is you're always going to need some private. You're not going to take a dump live. You're not going to put a 2-year-old live.
No,
on taking a
but your
shit.
identity, what you like, everything. Right now, they know every single thing that you looked
Yes.
for, that you do.
Now-
it doesn't matter. They know
But
everything about
our
you.
generation
Some
won't get
fucked
to
up
that
shit
point.
about
We're
Google
still about being
knows
private.
everything about you.
I hate that.
Wait. There's ways around it. First of all,
Oh, they know everything about me
Yeah,
already.
okay, but there are ways around knowing everything about you. Like for me, like I don't post anything political. Or
Doesn't matter.
No, but
You don't
they still
need
won't
to.
get because if I'm not searching for it, they don't know what affiliation I am. Now you can go through all of my stuff. You still won't be
Who
able
cares
to.
about your political
But
affiliation?
It's what you.
They do
It's
care.
what you Google. It really does matter.
No, but what about the other stuff that
Like
don't
what?
know that you're searching for?
First off, don't sign
Yeah.
in. Do it from different IPs.
Dude.
Get a VPN.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, man.
but if
You
you're
know, you
always
ever think
rerouting and
something's
stuff.
fucked up and you take your phone out of your pocket, you have to search, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna ask
There's
Google
always
that
stuff,
quick,
but-
no, this
But
fucking
going
guy
back
asked me this.
to his point about being private, younger Generation Z is all about being private. They don't
Yeah.
understand why
We'll see.
we're so hell bent on putting everything we do with our lives online. They take photos, but it's specific photos, and they almost never put a location. They almost never give anything away. It's gone back to like MySpace names. They don't even put the real name.
Right now, everything that you've done is somewhere stored,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Okay. You don't think? Well, you know when Google says we've been hacked, or they might have said this or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's copied already.
Yeah.
It's copied somewhere.
That's 100%.
Who's to say that even in 10 years, even 5 years from now, this information is not released to the public, and all you do is you could just go and
Search my
search
name
someone's name and see
see what-
every fucking thing.
Yeah, but then everyone's the field has been leveled. Then if
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing.
Everybody's as fucked as I am.
Everybody is exactly.
You think I fucked up? You were searching this, man.
There's whole articles about like if you just go and check your own history, just you going back and checking what you've searched, you'd be like, "What the fuck am I doing with my life?"
Yeah.
It's just questions you have in your head, like,
Yeah.
what happens if you're dead? You know, type of thing, or no, something more.
Dude, I can't think of something
I
right
was
now for
trying
that.
to figure out that after you get decapitated, right?
Right.
How long, or is there a how long could you see? And could you like still think?
I thought of that too. I
Do you
thought of
look
that
at
Seven
too.
seconds.
yourself?
Yeah, there's a few seconds.
There's oxygen. The blood in your brain will have enough oxygen in it to survive the brain for 7 seconds. That they
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with consciousness. That means mechanics are still working. They don't know if you're seeing anything. There's no
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
way.
yeah,
They didn't
yeah,
manage
yeah.
to interview anybody
Sure,
yet.
but your brain is still alive. Your
They're
brain
gonna
is
figure
still
it out.
alive for 7 seconds.
But they don't know if it's functioning.
Yes,
and it's
that's
still
true.
alive,
That's true.
you
But
know?
just searching that, you look back at it. Like there was a story of a guy. It's on Netflix. At least I still think it is. It's called Terms and Conditions May Apply. It's all about what you sign away when you sign up for any website. And it was about a guy who was doing searching up how to kill your wife.
Right.
So it obviously sent off a whole bunch of flags, and they went to go investigate him. And he's like, "So where's your wife?" He calls her in. He's like, "Here's my wife." And they were questioning him like crazy, and then they finally asked him, "What do you do what do you do for work?" He's like, "I write scripts for cold case files." He was just researching for his work.
Right.
Obviously, that makes sense, but that's like the danger of what you can search.
Right.
When you're doing a whole bunch of fucked up stuff. Now, if everyone's searching something, you have access to all this information, which I think too much access to too much information is a little, it's not good either, because you get a whole bunch of people on two sides.
I
no one
cannot
understanding.
wait for that day that they leak all that fucking information.
It would be too much. It would be too much.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
Just
Okay, you can't get everything.
We say it's too much now, but dude, even 10 years ago, we were saying, man, a terabyte is huge.
But you do have the option.
It goes exponentially. Every day they get more and more data to the point where you won't be able to download all of that.
You don't have to download it all. Open a gate to it that I could search that database.
But if you open a gate to it, they can close that gate. If someone has to literally copy it for it to be there.
the day you're talking about, one day decide this is the time to fucking unleash the beast.
Yeah.
Let it
But
out.
who would have to do that?
It doesn't matter. They. You
Mr.
said
Google.
they.
Why would Google give up?
We don't know why.
We don't know.
We don't know in 20.
Look, we don't know. We don't know what
I
will
think
happen.
You're worried about the wrong people. I really think we should all be worried about Elon Musk.
Okay, but wait,
I don't
hold
know
on.
who that is. Sounds like
Tesla.
Hold
It's a
on.
hell of a band.
SpaceX guy, no?
Yes.
Look, no, but what I was gonna say was,
You worrying about him?
like right now we look at it as like, oh, why would that happen? Why would that? But you think about how right now our rights slowly have been taken away from before we were born. Actually,
Yeah.
they've been because Canada, for example, United States, we're free countries, freedom of speech.
Yeah.
We don't have freedom of speech anymore.
What does freedom of speech mean?
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm just saying all our rights have been slowly being taken away.
Okay, but before you go on,
yeah.
what does freedom of speech entail?
Means you have the right to voice your opinion on anything.
No, you're missing the other half of that. You can voice your opinion without being arrested. We do have that right. That is the only thing that freedom of speech means. You cannot be arrested for your thoughts. You can still be judged on them, but you cannot be arrested for them. That is freedom of speech.
Apparently,
What about your searches? You can get fucked for your searches.
Jesus Christ, then we all get arrested.
Yeah.
they're constantly little by little taking things away. I think we're gonna get to a
You
point.
never lost freedom of speech.
It doesn't matter now.
Searches, right? Yeah, it was the searches.
Now we're not at that point. They're not going to
what's been
remove
taken
it. They're
away?
not going to take it away in one shot. What
what's
happens
been
is
taken
like
away?
it's like, okay, for example, let's take our privacy issues. Okay,
Yes.
we'll start with that.
You give that away.
1 second. Let's take the United States. Okay.
Okay.
They after 9/11.
The greatest country in the world! No, I'm just kidding. Go on.
Go on. After 9/11, yes.
Now, you can if they say
I know.
under suspicion of terrorism,
Yes.
you could be spied on.
Yeah.
Under suspicion of terrorism, they could suspect you of being a terrorist. They could
Anyone.
suspect you, anyone.
Yeah.
So if they say, all they have to say is, look, we suspected you as a terrorist.
Sure,
We're
You
sorry.
can suspect everyone.
You can't do anything about that.
They get access to all those files, right?
They get access to everything. And the more we go, they're going to take away little bit by little, because the more, when you take away something a little bit, people will get upset, blah, blah, blah.
There's a difference. When you signed up to Facebook, to Instagram, to Twitter, you gave away that right to privacy.
Yes, okay.
So you don't have to be on those things.
exactly.
And if they want to
but
investigate you,
that's where you're wrong.
No,
You see,
you don't
today
have
to
to.
function
Google.
in today's world, if you want to maximize your world today, you better be involved in social media.
You don't have to give everything away.
You don't have to. Fine, you can live
can
with
just have a
nothing
profile and
in
then
a
that's
jungle. You'll survive.
No. You're going
But
too
if you
too
wanna
extreme.
live this
You're going
life-
too extreme. You don't have to post every fucking photo you
No,
go.
fuck no. But you have to do that agreement, though, right?
Okay, but it only matters for what you do on that site.
I get that. I get that.
But you're still searching things on fucking Google,
Dude,
though.
There's ways around a VPN, man. You can use Bing. Why don't you use Bing?
How about private mode? Does that work?
Bing is-
Incognito just
What is
doesn't
it with
save your
Bing?
browser. They still save it.
Bing is like Google's little brother, man.
Come on.
It's a lesser form.
Okay, guys.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
I want access to those
I'm
files.
gonna-
Yeah, man.
And I don't care if everybody sees mine, but I want yours.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Zip that shit.
I
send
want
it
to know
me.
what you've been searching, Vin.
First off, Apple already set precedent for not giving up information.
For today.
No, but it's already precedent.
Yes, but let me say something about Android.
Yes, Android has the issues. I agree.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if you saw the thing on CBC. No, CBC. I have, because I tend to watch CBC when I get home because I'm an old fuck.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Doesn't
So
matter.
yeah.
It's news.
So, anyways,
Want to stay up to date. That's
I want to stay up to date, bitch.
All right.
So basically, that they were talking about, motherfucker, was.
Guys, come on.
So what they did is they created an app, a horoscope app.
Yeah.
Marvin, stop.
Go ahead, man. Talk. Do your thing, man. I'm not here.
They created an app,
Yeah.
And the app, it's a horoscope app.
Okay.
And there's a terms and conditions. Does anybody read terms and conditions?
Never.
Never.
I scroll down and I say, okay.
I agree or agree or
Right,
whatever.
You agreed to sign away that privacy.
Right.
Yes.
You know what that their CBC created the app, and they
That's a
showed.
bullshit app just to show you what you just agreed to,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
Really? Oh, that's cool. Then.
So they said in a week from now we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about the app. Tell us what you thought of it. So, and they asked, and while they were agreeing to it, like, you're not gonna read the terms and conditions. Oh, don't worry, I look for keywords, and one guy was like being a smart ass. Yeah, I look for keywords. It looks legit. Agree, whatever.
CBC.
So a week, well, they didn't know it was CBC.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So anyway,
Okay, I was gonna say, well, it's reputable. I would trust CBC with that.
yeah, but this would look like anyways. So now they come back a week later and they're like, okay, so this was a study for CBC, blah blah blah, and they said when those terms and conditions, you agree to let us look into your phone, and they're like, what? They're like, yeah, were you at this location? Yeah, okay. So now we know about the location thing. Well, what you don't know is that they were able to take the person was texting.
He's taking selfies of himself.
Texting.
well,
they were taking pictures.
Yeah.
It was taking pictures.
So-
they were able to see where they were. They had access to all their text messages. They had access to their entire phone, basically. Entire phone. And when they showed them this, one of them even freaked out and walked away. It's like, I can't believe you did this, or whatever.
Why don't we
And,
make an app and just fucking put
You
that on
can,
and
but
release
for
it?
that, you're being shady with
well,
that.
this is the thing. This is the thing they said. They said, if you're going to
don't have to
download,
accept.
try to go at least always with Google Play, because Google Play, at least they're kind of like approved.
Yes.
And this is the thing, Apple doesn't have this issue because Apple, in order to make an app and release it, you have to go by their standards. And boom, it has to be on the App
Yeah, I'll
Store.
stay on a fucking iPhone that way, man.
You're
But
safer with that. You're 100% safer with that.
Because I click fast. I don't like reading.
but it was fucked up that I didn't realize how much they had access just by making one little stupid app, a horoscope app.
Now,
Apparently
that
a flashlight
with
might have
Apple, where
that
they
too,
ask
right?
for all your.
We should think of
So-
releasing an app.
So
by the
wait,
way.
no, you see now he wants to be a villain. So it can happen with
No, we
Apple.
just wanna have
when you
access to
download an
pictures.
app.
That's
that-
it.
wait,
Just the pictures.
when you guys
Just the
download an
pictures.
app on Apple as well,
That's all.
for your camera, it needs a permission for the camera, and you can turn that on regardless of Android or Apple. You have to have that. That is a permission set. So if you do, they can make an app where it says that. I'm going to go through your messages and everything. And you have the ability to turn it off. But if you're not reading the terms and conditions, then it's always on. You're not realizing it. So always, definitely
Always
check your permissions and
apps
stuff.
and permissions.
But
That's what I do.
Do you?
All the time. Are you
Okay.
fucking kidding me?
Okay, so you can turn all of that stuff off. But Apple has set precedent, so they're not going to give away information
and
just to find somebody.
And that's another thing. If you create an app with Apple, I'm sure Apple has these standards that says you cannot. The pictures cannot be taken automatically unless the user is actually clicking,
Pressing,
something to click.
Well, it's not exactly that. They can't store anything.
And they can't store anything.
But you see, with Snapchat does get away with that. They store everything. So I don't.
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's still the user that's taking the picture, and it's still being stored on a server,
but
and you know this with
but
terms and
regardless
conditions.
of Apple or Android, Snapchat does save everything that that's been sent.
Right.
This is for better. It's the same across the board. The reason that they do this is for ads and to get better, to give you a better service. That's
Right.
why it's not just you tweet out, "Oh, I wish Snapchat would fix this." It's through interaction with their app that they figure out what the people want next, right? So with that, they store all of their stuff. That's how they got hacked. It wasn't people's phones that got hacked. It was Snapchat that got hacked, and then they took all the stuff.
Oh, yeah,
online.
no, of course
And
not.
obviously, there's a whole bunch more titty shots because you think it's gone forever. In fact, up until 3-4 years ago, Snapchat's everything that you sent and received was actually saved inside your phone. It was just marked as please delete. So it wasn't gone forever. If you root your phone or jailbreak your phone, you can go into the system file and find all the snaps you've received. I actually did it back then. But
Back then.
I don't know what they do it now. I haven't
Yeah, he
tried.
has all these dick pics of me.
Nice.
He kept
But
sending them to me.
He was very young at the time.
Well,
so
it's
it
funny
was-
because Snapchat at the beginning, people were taking pictures of the picture like a screenshot.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then that went away, right? Because it's only for 6 seconds, but you have a lot of time to.
Yeah,
take
but
the
you know
picture,
what?
no?
The other side gets a
Yeah,
notification.
no,
that's
yeah,
if
they do
you
now.
screenshot. But
Yeah,
if you
that's
take
what I
another-
meant.
If you take another camera over it,
Oh,
Yeah, there you
whatever.
go.
so there's always ways around stuff. But regardless,
there is.
Yeah, there always
going back
a way
to
around
this stuff. Yes, you signed away your right when you got that app, but it's not that the right wasn't being taken away from you. You had,
Oh no, I get that. I'm saying that the government will slowly look. It's not that just that it's the government. It's it
You haven't lost any rights since before you were born. Freedom of speech is always.
But
you can't be
we're
arrested.
not talking about freedom.
Okay,
I mentioned
example.
that.
Give me another example.
Well, the fact that you could be the privacy could be taken away from you just under suspicion. Before, like, without a warrant. Before you needed a warrant. Now,
Yeah.
under the guise of terrorism,
I don't know if
need
it's the
one.
same thing in Canada. I'm sure they spy on people, but I don't think it's.
But
the
guys, like, are they like forcing us to give our rights away? Like, I want to download Facebook, you have to agree to say yes to all of that to have
that's what I
access
mean,
to Facebook. You know, like camera app, you have to agree to give them access to your camera to fucking use the app. So
And there is-
they're forcing you. If you don't give access to all of that shit, well, you cannot use the app.
I do agree with him that in today's world now, it's actually strange if you don't have any social
Yeah, you
media.
kinda
Yeah,
do.
He's
definitely.
right. However, you don't have to give away everything. You can just have a
No.
page and everything. You don't have to post photos.
Yeah,
You
that
just-
goes to a lot of people that post a little too much shit on Facebook.
Right, exactly.
I know a lot I know some more about some people than my own family members because of what they post on their fucking Facebook.
Right. If you go to mine, you'll just see me always at the same type of places. You might be able to find me at Piranha a lot in the photos, but I'm not always at
gonna get
Piranha.
me to admit I stalk your profile. Vin.
Yes,
it's not
everybody
happening.
does.
Not
I know.
on air.
And
You know I have a dog, that's for sure.
remember, you have a timeline. There's a reason it's called a timeline.
Yeah.
It goes all the way back to
I
when
know.
you started.
It used to be called a wall.
It used to be called a wall, and then
That
you have
was
it
a
on this
cooler
day. Facebook does have everything, and it does show you. It's a cool feature. I actually like it to see progression or whatever, but it is all saved. It's somewhere. So,
Memories now. I see every
memories,
day you
yeah.
know what
You
you
know
posted
it's all
6
there.
years
Just
ago.
go scroll back in your own history. You'll
you can
see
go,
it on
yeah, but
Facebook.
yeah, it's true. But you have to go through, well, at least for me, 10 years worth of shit. That's a lot,
that's 10
especially
years
since
for
I
me
used to
too.
post a lot more when I was younger than I do now. But yeah, I think with the apps and the phone, you need some social media to keep up with, like finding a job. They're gonna think it's weird if you don't have one. Yeah. I 100% agree. At the same time, you don't have to keep posting everything, and you do sign away your right to whatever you're doing there. And they're all the same across the board. There isn't one worse terms and conditions than another one. They're the same across the board. You do give them access to store your information. Now they say
is being
they're not
stored.
going to give the third party. They've removed that because that's how Facebook and Google make their money. They sell the information to ads so that they can understand how to target you better.
Yes, because people didn't want to pay to go on websites.
Right.
And as a result, now...
Come on.
Sorry, I tried.
So-
Sorry, guys.
it's
As
all
a
good.
result, if you want free websites, someone's got to fucking pay for that.
Yeah.
And everyone unanimously fucking complains about ads on the side. So how do you make that so that you don't have that? They take your information and they sell it. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Exactly.
All right? Because I don't have an ad block. I just don't care for it.
Yeah,
There's a 5-second, 30-second YouTube fucking clip. I'll fucking watch
Honestly,
it.
I don't
I
give.
have
I, you know,
ad block.
I don't
I
give a shit. I don't give.
appreciate YouTube.
I don't give a shit if ads are showing me what I want to see. I really don't care.
I'm used to it now,
I
man.
don't give a shit.
I don't
I'd
understand
rather they show me something that I'm interested in rather than some
Because
fucking
we all
flower.
have commercials that we fucking love from when we were kids.
Right.
Those are ads. Maybe I'm gonna fucking see a really cool commercial like the Old Spice commercials on YouTube.
That's funny though.
Those are
Anyway,
really funny, and they're effective, right? So I just think ad blocking, all it's annoying. You can't have everything free. It's just someone's got to pay for it. You're paying for a service to the internet, not for the website to be run.
Armin, I see you smiling at this thing. What's amusing you?
Everything about it.
It's
man.
just amusing.
Look at that.
It's
That
just
is some
amusing.
serious gymnast shit right there, man.
You know where you got that from? Amazon. They have all your information too.
I've never. See, they don't have mine.
You have eBay?
I don't Amazon. I use Donald's.
It was
eBay.
$2
I did
on
that.
Amazon.
You don't have Amazon?
No,
See, look now you
What?
see, you see weird.
I don't have
Feels
Amazon.
weird.
That's just weird.
You don't have
I
Amazon?
order so
I buy
much shit
my
with
mine's on
Amazon.
I make Annie get everything, man. She has the account, so I don't.
But what if you're at work and I don't know, you see something cool or you think it's a, do you know how much things?
Yo, I saw this thing on Amazon. Where this get?
You know who has the best security in the world?
Who?
Porn. Porn has the best security in the world.
Yes,
Why?
we've been
Because everyone steals porn. So
Yes.
they find better ways to stop to secure
It's
the
really
website.
not working. It's not working.
Oh no, that's what you think.
No, it's just not fucking working.
Porn business doesn't
And I'm
have
not
a
gonna say
recession.
why I know this, but
Porn doesn't have a recession. Think about that.
no, people will always pay for it.
People, wait, what did you just say?
People will always pay for it.
How do you think they got you to do that? Because there's
By
free porn.
restricting it,
There's
right?
there's free porn.
Oh yeah.
But why would people
I'm
always
not
pay for
talking
it?
about this.
Why would people always pay for it? John, you're in the business.
Yes.
It makes it easier, man.
Why? I wish I knew more, but can you give a reason why people will still pay for porn when it's free?
People pay for porn.
They want
Because
quality, right? Yeah.
Some of
the
them-
first to advance like 4K video porn is the first one to use.
yes, but there's a few reasons. You know the way we tend to love music, and we'll talk about that guy played guitar on that album and this whatever, and then you have other people that are just like they just like the song, right?
That's true.
The people that just go get the free porn,
They just like the
they
song.
just like the song.
They just like a song.
The guys that talk about the guitarist and the producer and blah 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 and
They
this,
love
Good
the
point.
porn.
what they do, they don't want to go just look for that porn and then fast forward to the fucking part and that's it. They are legit signing up. They want the content first.
And it's got to be the best quality, right?
And yeah,
following
best
that
quality.
shit.
Dude, people will complain if, let's say, the streaming of the high HD 4K is not working or it's not available.
Like, what am I fucking paying for?
exactly, man.
Yeah,
like-
but wait, and it gets worse. It gets better. I mean, like they are looking at the storyline. They are caring about what they fucking wear, how they lead up to it, and it gets to the point where you see people commenting on
I
this
like
shit.
the music reference. It works very well. And you know what?
genius, actually.
Betamax and VHS. Everyone says why VHS won out because it was less quality. It was worse quality and everything.
Yeah,
porn.
it was just because it was longer.
It was porn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Porn was the one that
Same
decided.
thing happened with
we're going
Blu-ray.
With Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Everyone said it was because of PS3 and bit rates and stuff.
Nah.
It had nothing to do with it. It was porn. Porn decided it. 4K video. What was the first content for 4K? Porn. When it's 8K, porn. VR is porn that's running that shit. Video games are just catching up to it. Porn is on VR.
Porn's on VR, man.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Everything.
I don't know about any of this.
All this new tech we have for fucking porn, man.
That's all news to me, man.
Sure it is.
Sure it is.
Unbelievable.
It's written porn right on your
VR
forehead.
porn, really.
But I want to touch on
There's
something.
virtual reality porn out there. Unbelievable.
Yes.
Fuck, wow.
You're a great actor,
Look at
Arvin.
this.
You're a great actor.
Arvin works here. I want to touch on Elon Musk before we sign off.
Go ahead.
Because everyone thinks of this man as a genius, and he is.
Who the fuck is... Oh, Tesla.
Tesla, the guy who
Tesla,
created Tesla.
SpaceX.
PayPal, everything.
PayPal. Yeah.
PayPal. So he is a genius. He's brilliant, but I fucking fear that guy
Fucking brilliant.
because he's doing things that could actually take over the world.
Like what?
Like what?
So okay,
what?
so he created PayPal, right?
Yes.
What's the best way to transfer your money between people or pay for things?
PayPal.
PayPal is
I'm
an
gonna
option.
answer
PayPal
that
is a
because
great
it seems like
option.
It's
Yeah,
the right
right.
answer.
Yeah.
So he created the first car company in 100 years to succeed in the United States
Yeah.
with Tesla,
Yeah.
and it's making all kinds of money. He built SpaceX.
Yeah.
SpaceX, they're reusing the rockets instead of just
Oh, like rockets fucking each other?
no.
You said SpaceX. What is that?
SpaceX.
That's not how you said it the first time.
You just old.
He said
Anyway.
SpaceX. And we're just talking about porn. You
I
can't,
wish
come on.
SpaceX existed, to be
So
honest, man. It was-
he built a ship that can go up into space and then land again without losing all of its parts. Now that's a big thing, and he wants to put people on Mars. All right. Now imagine we give this guy, everyone's flocking to him. He's going to save the planet. He's going to save the planet. I really think of him as a supervillain. We're going to give everything that we have away to him, and now we're stuck with it because he wants to power your home. He's going to power your car with automation. Now with automation, anyone can hack into that server. If there's one thing anyone should be fucking worried about, it's not fucking your Facebook privacy. It's getting into a car that's connected to the internet, that needs to be connected to the internet for firmware updates on your self-driving car. Because if someone can hack into that, they can hack into the all cars and weaponize them. There's been movies about it already.
Yeah.
Now imagine one guy that does that. He's got a hold on space. He's got a hold on your vehicle. He's got a hold on the power to your house and whatever other concoction he has.
I hope it takes over 70 years.
It's probably going to be within our lifetimes.
Well,
oh, man.
Now, I'm not saying that he is a bad guy, but imagine we're giving like Steve Jobs. They say he changed the
He
world.
makes a wicked fucking car.
But Steve Jobs couldn't really do anything except take away our phones.
Guys, at the end of the day, man, everything that's new, I think it needs to be monitored. And I understand what you mean because more and more things that becomes online becomes accessible. you know?
Regardless of being monitored, I think
Why,
for
if you
next
monitor, you
generations.
become accessible.
Well, even if you want to, if the guy is like, just put this scenario in your head. I don't think he's a bad guy, but just the fact that we can give him so much power where he can run our homes, our cars, and space, he would be able to take over the world, and we'd be at his fucking knees.
The
We'd
second
be on
it
our
needs
knees
to
on
be
him.
monitored, you're opening a door to everything.
But
so
you
I
want, okay,
understand
but
why
even,
it's scary.
even if he could, like, let's just say we're gonna go after him. all right, I'm shutting all your power down.
Yeah, exactly.
All your cars are shut down.
I was actually getting to that.
It could do that,
That's
man.
gonna take a long fucking.
No, wait, hold on. They were talking about how eventually we would have an ID, and this ID would
RFID scanner.
yeah, okay, and eventually this card would have everything about us, including our bank account, everything.
Whether you're diabetic or whatever.
Yeah, everything. And right now, well, look at this, your phone. Like I have my Visa card on my phone, and technically, I've done it a few times. I remember I was at the theater, like me and Dano, like we went to get popcorn. I'm like, shit, I forgot my wallet. And Dano was like, use your phone. I'm like, oh yeah. And literally, I did the Visa tap thing with my phone. Now we are on our phone. Eventually, they were talking about what about we get it implanted in us. Now
they've been talking about that for a while.
Yeah,
too,
but we're getting to it. We're getting slowly to it, closer and closer to it. Yeah. Now you could say, "Oh, but why would we want that? I can refuse it." Yeah, but you're gonna get it at birth. Yeah, but if I'm the parent, I don't want my kid to have it. The thing is, you're gonna get to a point where you're going to want it because there's gonna be what's gonna happen is they're gonna come up with instances that say like, "Well, I see this bad guy, this guy that killed, and now we can't find him. If he had the chip implant, we can turn him off."
I think even more than that, the closer point to why you're gonna want to have it is fucking convenient.
Convenience, yeah, it's good.
Everything that runs is
Just
because
like
of convenience.
Facebook today,
The
man.
reason a lot of people are trying to like boycott Uber, it'll never work because Uber is too fucking convenient for people to use. Okay, you get it on your phone. It's super fucking easy.
But guys, at the end of the day,
If you can believe that, you should believe that your privacy is gonna.
Well, it comes down to what we were saying, man. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, this is why we click accept.
Yes,
I agree.
And
I agree.
imagine in the future also, we have chips implanted, right? We want something in a store, we just take it and walk out with it because it gets charged.
Yes, right
As
away.
we walk out, we get
And
charged.
Elon
And
Musk is
if you have insufficient funds, does a glass fucking cage
So-
land on you? Or what?
Here's to my final point for Elon Musk and how
They
much
could
how
turn you off
dangerous
until
it
you
is.
pay it.
Or they turn you off?
No, not you off. Your thing where, like, let's say you get home, your power is off.
That type of
You
thing.
gotta pay.
So this coke cost me a lot of money. I see what you're
So
saying.
my final point for Elon Musk and how dangerous it is to give one person that type of power, he was already speaking about how, well, government's gonna have to give people money because everything's gonna be robots. So now we're not working, we're not getting our money, the government's giving us amount of money. Our cars can be controlled by one server. Space is controlled by a guy. It's all this that's fucking dangerous. Will you fucking pay attention?
I'm listening. Space is fucking dangerous.
You see, I said Elon Musk is dangerous.
Jesus Christ,
It
you
said
know what?
space right before.
And not only that, he doesn't have just the power to control one planet. He can control Mars too. He wants to send people to Mars.
You know what I'm thinking right now? It's a new hashtag. Musk equal the new Skynet.
Musk is definitely, if there's one person in all of
That's
human
what I'm
history
hearing
who could
right
be
now.
a supervillain, it's him.
That's what I'm hearing.
And
Musk is Skynet.
everyone's excited for it.
All right.
Musk is Skynet.
I think we should figure out where do we close off on this shit.
It's true. I guess we could just like
Fuck
sign
it,
off.
close it.
Let's close it, yeah.
Fuck it, put it on the
words, man.
table.
Put it on.
Counter.
Counter.
So, final words.
Final words.
Final confession. Who wants to go this time?
Yeah.
Well, I think that
What do you think?
I think eventually, like, our phone will literally be even more than what it is right now. Like, we will literally do everything with our phone. I think before we get the chip implant, we'll get charged with our phone. I don't know when that'll happen, but like, you just
probably
walk into a
soon
thing.
enough.
It'll be soon enough where we'll as long as we have our phone on us,
Amazon.
we can do anything.
Amazon's already have that.
Oh yeah, Amazon. You know what? Oh my god, bunch of fruits. Anyway, so that's the.
So Amazon, you can already do that.
Yeah, but my final thoughts are:
That was amazing.
practice safe sex and go fuck yourself.
All right. Let's go around.
And
Let's go in a circle.
yeah, I was gonna say you can if you're gonna do that, do it on Facebook Live so that we could tune in and shit, right? And but don't kill yourself on it. Don't kill somebody on it. And there was some other shit we spoke about that I was passionate about. What was it?
These nuts.
These nuts, $28.
Me, man, at the end of the day, McMahon, there's one thing I gotta tell you, man. You
Tell me,
click
man.
you click accept to give all your rights away. Then you're stupid enough to kill someone live on fucking Facebook, man. You know what? I'm kind of glad you click accept because there's more chance that we're gonna catch you quicker because of that.
he's on manhunt now.
If you're an idiot, you're welcome.
For my final words, I willingly gave up my privacy, but I also don't fucking post nothing that I don't want online, right? And I think Elon Musk is he's potential to be the most dangerous person in history, and we're all excited for it. I can't fucking wait to see what happens next.
I can't wait for the files to be released of everybody's searches.
It'll be really good. It'll be real fucking
be a
good.
fucking
Real
party.
good.
It's
Really good.
To say to you,
Add us.
what?
At us?
Add us on Facebook.
That's more than 2 words.
Add us. Like us on Facebook.
Share
Like,
us.
comment, Instagram that shit. Like literally, give your rights away so that you can like our shit. Please.
Please.
And before we sign off, we only got a couple words to say to you right now. See ya!
This was not posted live on Facebook.
It's good. It's real good.
Guys, being a boxer, it's very comfortable.
I don't find.
I forgot Ivy was pantsless. I just want to say we shared that glass with you not wearing pants. It makes it.